This is being recorded for posterity. If anyone's find this, we have died in the woods with these spirits. Viewer discretion is advised. So here we are on Shoe Factory Road, labeled one of the most haunted places in all of Illinois. Legends say that an escaped convict from an abandoned asylum ran to the farm located in these very woods and killed the family living there by hanging them and putting them to death. More people say that a young boy who loved playing with knives eventually slit the throats of his own family. And even more reports say that you can still hear his laughing as he killed his family to this day. Along with that, reports say that 2 children, around 10 years and 9 years old, drowned in the local pond near here. Even on the road itself, there have been reports of phantom cars filled with gangsters looking for enemy gangs to gun down. There also have been reports of a satanic cult worshipping the devil in these woods. We hope to try and find them and put their spirits to rest.
This is supposedly a pond where 2 kids of ages 9 and 10 drowned. As you can see, the water here is quite murky, so if bodies were to be hidden there, they would quickly be enraptured under the mud and decomposed.
So located behind us supposedly is where the side of the barn that burnt down is currently being laid to rest. As we said before earlier in this documentation, the escaped asylum convict went there to hide out as a temporary hiding spot. Unfortunately, the family living on the farm at that time didn't realize he was in there, and so they were murdered, killed, and hanged by that escaped asylum patient. Wait, do you hear that?
Yeah.
No, wait, seriously, do you hear that? It's very real estate.
Ah! Be gone! Gone! That must be one of the satanic cult members that were mentioned to reside here. I got Brennan back. It's right there.
Hello.
On our way out, we found his tracks. This is probably where the supposed mobsters drove off. Hunting down when they were hiding their bodies or something like. Yeah, we gotta get out of here, man. Come on, let's go.
There's so many Satanists here, we gotta run.
Alright, yeah.
Hey, yo, boss, you can come yet? Yeah, that's the way we deal with snitches around here, while we write down all of them in this here journal. Alright, boss, I guess that works. We can keep track.
The stable elements of Shoe Factory Road are that there was a series of murders here committed by someone. Some say it was a farmer, some say an assailant, some say it was a boy.
The variable elements in this story include the following. For example, during these time periods, somewhere in the 1900s, insane people in the asylum were viewed as very dirty, unclean people, sort of estrayed members of society, if you will. That could potentially be one of the many reasons why the killer was indeed a deranged, escaped patient. Another one is the satanic cults, which we ran into earlier. Many of them are associated with devil and unlucky events. Many people view that as the sort of symbolism needed to draw out the bad in people. As for the boy, many people do not expect a young child to be capable of mass murdering their family or even having the very notion of killing people.
So, the primary meanings of most of these, if not all of them, is that a lot of people don't want to associate with people kind of what they deemed beneath them or low lives, and as a result they kind of set them up to be, killers or responsible for disappearances. So a secondary meaning of some of these, like for instance with the pond and the disappearance of the children, is don't go off alone, don't go off with someone you don't necessarily fully trust, because you never know what'll happen.
As for the taboos in this story, there is exactly one conclusion. Don't underestimate anybody. For example, the child with the knife. It seemed to be as simple as overpowering them. However, the child was able to kill his entire family. For the state mental patient, he was able to kill off an entire family.